price, Electroneum price action, and Zcash. I'm not going to be getting into any news today, just going to be going over price, keeping it short. I have noticed that a lot of people really like the analysis, and the news a lot of people don't stick around too much for, so I'm going to do a little bit more emphasis on the price action and then cut it shorter today. So guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's dive right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to start with Bitcoin. Now as you can see, we're still being supported by this support line here. And we did break below it right here now for the first time since March. And now we are in this ascending triangle. And we touched down below it briefly to the $8,859 mark. And then we're rejected by lower prices there. Green candle is formed. And we do have an indecision candle right here, so it could go either way, although it does look like a slightly higher rejection of higher prices. Okay, so with this ascending triangle, we should be breaking to the upside, and we have a 70% chance of that happening. And if we do, we'll end up in this red box up here. Basically, the highest we've gotten in recent history was like 10,500. It was 10,425 if I remember exactly. But if it were to break more to the upside, we could see slightly higher prices, maybe like the 10,500, 10,600. You never know. Now, if it breaks to the downside and is bearish, say like we start to touch back down to this yellow line and go back down to like 9,100, and if we remain stable there for a day or two, we could see a break to the downside. And, well, stable's the wrong word. If we remain there just for a few days, we could end up breaking to the downside after there, if there's not a lot of pressure pushing it back up again. And if you guys notice, the volume is not very strong here. As, like, for instance, look at these big candles, how the volume's bigger here on the sell-off. Big volume candle, buy, big volume candle right here. Okay, so there could be more change coming. It could, but it just really depends where it goes over the next day. So if it, say, trickles up to here, to like the $9,600 region, that would be very bullish. And I think if it breaks down to like the $9,200 level again, then we would be very bearish again for the near future. Although that being said, I am still bullish, even though we've broken through this resistance line here, or support line, excuse me, the support line. I still think we're very bullish because since March we've been on a very strong uptrend, and just because we're moving right a little bit doesn't mean we should, throw everything out the window and become bearish immediately. I think we're still moving up. So guys, let's see if this ascending triangle, which has a 70% of breaking to the upside, breaks to the upside. If not, you can see yourself down in this green box, okay? Just so you guys are aware of the price action where it could go. Either end up in this red box or this green box in the near future. And I know that sounds a little vague, but in general, I do think we are breaking to the upside. Okay, I think we're going to break to the upside. So be mindful of that, guys. Let's check out Electroneum. Now, Electroneum, a lot of people have been watching. It's a very popular coin. If you guys don't know much about their project, I'll do another video going over their project in its entirety. I've done a few already, but I'll do more. In general, this is ETN coin. Very popular coin. Was barely fractions of a cent, or it was 0.0019 back in April. And now fluctuated up to over a cent, and now 0.0065 right here. And we're fluctuating in this descending triangle. And what I think is going to happen is I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the specifics. But as you can see, we are moving down here in this channel here. Okay. And we are in that triangle, so I think we're going to actually come down a little bit more and then break up and then break up. Now the reason for that is because right here, the low on May 21st, which was 0.0559, okay? As long as we settle above that in this, downward channel here, I think we're still bullish, okay? It's just a correction basically kind of going on, and it's just rebuilding strength. So As long as we stay above that, or right down, let's just say 0.006. As long as we stay above 0.006, I'm still bullish. Even though we've been in this long downtrend, okay, as long as we are staying above the 21st low, I think that's a good sign for Electroneum. So until then, guys, don't go full bear mode. I know it's hard to stay bullish when things aren't looking good for weeks, but in general, it could just be that's how volatile the coin was, and that's how much volume was moving around. And you have to be mindful of those kind of things to make good trades. So guys, just be patient. I think if we get a bit of a bounce off of the 0.006, we're going to be in great shape there. So hold on to Electroneum, guys. I still think there's room to grow there. Don't throw it down the bag yet. Let's check out Zcash, guys. So Zcash, let's look at the daily. So Zcash has been doing a lot like Electroneum for a while, a lot of downward motion. Since 2018, it's just been down. There's been a few ups, but like from March to July, and again from March to July. And then a big upward moving broadening wedge, that would be the channel. And then we have an ascending triangle again. Now I think that Zcash is also going to break to the upside, not only because of the channel, but I used to be a miner. So guys, there was prices of $140, just a year ago. So I think the price has a lot of room to grow to the upside as well. And those machines aren't really profiting anymore. So a lot of those miners are looking to buy coins, Zcash especially the Zec miners. So I think that there's going to be more buying coming in and more volume coming in over the next few months. And I think we're going to start to see the the Zcash price push up into the 60s and up into this green box right here and hit $60. Okay, so just keep an eye on that, guys. I do think we are bullish on Zec. And we have been now since March. But we are nearing the highs from February. So say like we get up to there, then we can start to reanalyze and say, hey, are we going to break down now? We're touching the highs from February. Now, I don't think we would go all the way back to last July, although it is something to consider. But these are the highs I'm looking at right now, so let's just put a line right there, guys. And until we are up there, I think we're still going to end up being bullish. But I think it's just going to be kind of like an up, a wedge motion until then. So I think if Zec dips down under $50, it's a good opportunity to buy some more. Let's look at the shorter time frame, see exactly how it's moving. So it did actually shoot down below this triangle at one point, but then shot right back up. Very strong move back up. And we have been going slightly sideways and down. You see right there. Got different colors so you guys can see it better. There you go. And as long as it continues this path, I think it's going to keep getting rejected here. I think there's going to be a bit of like a reversal right here, and it's going to get rejected and start to go like this, right back up on the support line. So I think we're going to kind of trickle down, do something like this. Okay, so I think that's kind of what's going to happen there exactly. All right. And guys, if you haven't checked out my channel yet, be sure to do so. I've got 34 subs. I've only been doing this about 2 weeks, so I've been getting a lot of support, I believe. I've been getting a lot of views. Some of my videos have gotten hundreds of views, and that's just awesome. I love getting my name out there and just getting what I have to say out there about crypto. And guys, honestly, it's fun to just record the whole process. I would love, to be able to look back on this someday when Bitcoin prices are very high and be like, hey, I was in it for then. I was bullish. I still knew it was happening. And now look at the price and look where we are now. So it's going to be really great to be able to come back to all these videos and just see exactly where the Bitcoin price went. And I think it's, just a matter of time before we're seeing some higher times. Everything's lining up right. We are in the bull market. We just finished the reaccumulation phase. So guys, just hold on. These little hills are just trying to weed you out. I promise you that. They are just trying to weed you out. And before you know it, the price will be higher. It will be higher, guys. So be patient. And say like it does drop all the way down to the sixes again. Guys, that is just a great opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin. You won't regret it. I would be very remiss to lead you in any other direction other than to start accumulating more stack of Bitcoin and other coin. And guys, that's all I got for today. I said I was going to keep it nice and short and just go over price action. So guys, be sure to subscribe and like. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's Crypto Matrix. Peace.